those inventory asked the state these questions, and they said, please tell us, is physical presence proctoring is proctoring physical presence in your state? If the proctor is chosen by the student, but we approve it as an institution, and they said yes. And so that's a pretty definitive mark that, okay, West Virginia is one of those states. The other way that we found it, for example, Oklahoma, which was not in our original list of states, is that Oklahoma actually told us. When we contacted Oklahoma, we sent our, we call them good faith letters that said, okay, we have read your regulations. This is what we do. We do not believe, based on your regulations, that we are required to be authorized under your state. Can you please review our information and confirm whether or not that's true? Oklahoma sent us back a letter that said, well, what do you mean when you say that you proctor exams? So we sent back an explanation about what that meant. And we said, however, if that's a problem for them to do face-to-face, then we could do web-based proctoring. And they came back to us and they said, well, who pays for the service? So in the state of Oklahoma, if the institution pays for the service, then that is physical presence. However, if the student pays for the service, it is not physical presence. And so we said, well, the students are going to pay for that service. And so Oklahoma said, great. We have determined then that you do not have a physical presence in Oklahoma. You are not under our jurisdiction. You do not have to follow our regulations or be authorized by our state. And so there are lots of different ways you can get that information. The first one I would always start with is those inventories available from